Hello friends. So in this video we are going to check the email attachments or email on any sandbox, that how we can approach towards the checking or analyzing the email or attachment on these sandbox. So firstly we will use Any.run, and then I will show you the hybrid analysis. So what is Any.run? Okay, let me type next. So Any.run, it's a sandbox analysis application that is used to run suspicious executable or visit websites and records system and network level activity, right? So, but before this, let me show you that in the previous video we talked about these reputation analysis of URL and IP, but I didn't show the practical. So let me show the practical of that also, and Any.run as well. Okay, let me end this. Go in the okay. So let me close these things. Okay, great. So let me start with the Any.run. Just go here. Okay, so before that I need to give you, okay. So let me I have a URL. See here, I have this URL. Okay, I want to check the reputation of this URL. So I have copied that. I have virus, go in the virus total, right? Go on URL scan.io, go on URL scan, sorry, URL void go. Okay, you have site review of blue coat, go here. Also you can go checkfish.com. Okay, it's loading. Okay, so let me start with here, search here. Okay, just enter. Let's see. So it's a phishing. This URL is reported, you can say, giving as phishing, right? So let's check on other websites what it is saying. Let me check here as well. So I'm just putting my URL very quickly. Okay, so checkfish is not working. Checkfish, checkfish.ai. Okay, my bad. Okay, scan. Okay, so let me show you that what exactly it will look like. So this is the image file of that URL. So once you will go in the URL scan.io, and once you will just click, you will give the input of your URL, then it will show you the image of these things. And if it is malicious, then it will show here everything you can see from here. What is the HTTP, how it's redirecting, whether there is any redirected email or not, sorry, URL, and outgoing links, how much behavior you can check, indicators, right? Similar reports, whether it's there or not. So a year ago, you can see here, a year ago. So in this way you can analyze on URL scan.io. You can also check on URL void. So basically guys, if you are checking any URL, just take it as a suggestion that at least check on 6 to 7 website, because some of the, let's say this website virus total is telling me it's a phishing email, right? But now this email is not giving any reputation, not giving any clue that whether it's phishing or not, right? But here we got one more, right? So you have to decide that whether you have to raise a phishing or not. See here guys, see here on the check fish, 961 people already reported it as a fish. So what you will do, you will run it as a fish. You can't leave it, right? And I was talking about browser link. So on browser link you can go here directly, just so it's a very good open source tool, you can say. What I will do, I will just copy my URL here, just Chrome test now. So it will give you a live demo that how the URL is behaving. Okay, so it's been started. Okay, let's wait. See here, we're not getting anything, right? So this website is not reflecting anywhere. Okay, so sorry. Right, so this one is not reflecting anywhere, not a problem, but we get to know that yeah, it's a fish, right? So you can just raise these things and report it in your environment, and you can block this URL as well. Apart from this, if there is any IP, let me select this IP, right? This one IP, if you want to check the IP, then you can check on abuse IPDP, right? There is IBM X-Force, it is IBM X-Force, abuse IPDP, uh, and as well we have IP void. So there is lot of threat intel sites, so from where you can check the blacklist whether that IP is blacklisted or not, and it will also give you many things. Okay, so okay, I agree, enter as a guest. Let me select here abuse IPDP. Okay, so you can see here it's not found in their database, but still the confidence is 66%, and it has been reported many times for hacking, port scanning, brute force, right? For these things, it is already reported. So you need to also block this IP because it's a malware. So 43% malware, and it is in the categorization of malware and botnet command and control server. You can see here. Right, so in this way you can analyze these things. So it is blacklisted on IP void as well. So you have to also block the IP, not only the URL but also the IP. So in this way you can just check the URL and IP of any uh, website or any email address. So I'm just closing it. Now I'm going to show you the demo of Any.run. So Any.run, so here is a button, let's connect, if you can see. So let's click on that, let's connect, and it will ask for the registration, but I have already registered and I am already logged in, so that's why it is asking for new task. When you will click on new task, it will ask for your registration, or if you have already a credentials, then you can just check on that, right? So here I have already downloaded two emails, right? So there is two emails, and what I will do, I will just upload here. Or if you want to analyze this one, you can say this URL. So you can just click here and type your URL and just run as public task. So let's see what's the result. You can also check from this these things. So basically Any.run is use ask for the, if you want to analyze any URL, if you want to analyze any email, directly email, or any of the attachment file, then you can just upload it, and if there is any URL you can just paste it. So I have pasted and you can see it's running, right? So okay, remember one thing guys, that it is not mandatory that this URL will be as a malware or as a phishing in that Any.run. So it is not mandatory. Every you can say every threat intel having different behavior, and they use different things. That's why the result will never be same. Might be same, but it is not necessary that every time it will be same. So let me, okay, so there is nothing, and it is already, you can see here is the time. You can add time if you want, like that. I have just added time. Okay, so no threat detected by any.run. And if you want to take out the report, you can just click on here, text report, right? So there will be a text report, whole text report, and you can just read out these things. You can analyze here that what's going on, how that IP behaved, right? So these are the things here. Okay, let me show you the process graph. Here is also the option of process graph. You can check this one. You have to just click here, start, right? So it was the Internet Explorer where it has gone, and its reputation is 0 out of 100. Okay, right? So this is the details here. This graph can be more, but it's only that I think URL is not live. That's why it is showing like this. We'll check it later more, not a problem. And apart from this, yeah, there is a attack, MITRE attack detection. So you can check the attack metrics. So it is the attack metrics, and as per this detection, it is saying that it might be a modifier registry, or you can say defense evasion or discovery. So these are the two things which detected that URL. Okay, so now let me just go in the plus button. Here is a plus button, you can see, right? Here is a plus button. Just click on that, and just click on that upload. I want to just upload any of the mail directly. So I want to just run that mail. Okay, run a public scan, and it will show you, it will run all the analysis, and you need to just check it that where you have to click. You can click anywhere in this sandbox. Okay, so it's starting. You can see here. Okay, I can click anywhere, whatever. See, there is something link. So I'm just clicking here. Okay, so now it is asking I'm unsubscribe from emailing list, right? So reason something something. Okay, not relevant and unsubscribe. Okay, I have done the unsubscribe. Let's see what happened. You can just go on. If there is something else, go down and check. Okay, there is nothing more. So I've done the analysis here. I can just stop here, and if you want to increase the time, you can just increase the time from here. So it's not malicious, so it will not detect anything. Okay, so it's telling malicious activity. Okay, my God, see the mistakes. Even uh, I have done. Let me check that how it is malicious. Thank God I have just unsubscribed that thing. Okay. So it's a marketing mail, but I think it's detecting it is a fish, but it's a marketing mail. So you need to also check that sometimes it happens that Sandbox always detects some things like malicious activities, but it is not always. So Outlook.exe, is it showing something? No. So you can see that this one is showing as malicious activity. Okay. Is there something else we need to see? IOCs you can check which IOCs is telling the malicious activities. Okay, here is the SHA 256. Let me check it in the virus total. So open my virus total, and I will check the reputation whether it's. I don't think it will show some anything, right? Because somehow it detects as a malicious, but you need to check all the things here. Right, and you can also export all the data, so you can just check the text report as I said. Okay, let me give you another example. I am uploading the second mail. Let me check this one whether it's malicious or not. It's a open source, but I think there is also a professional plan. If your organization is good to take this, I would prefer that, yeah, you should also take these Any.run sandbox, because it's a good one. It's a free one. That's why we are taking that much time. Okay, so I have this one. Let me click anywhere. Anywhere I'm clicking, what it is asking for. I'm clicking everywhere. Okay, here it is. Click here button. It will also ask to unsubscribe. Okay, PNR number and everything it is asking from me, right? And even I don't know this domain, so I don't know why it is asking. and I don't have anything transaction number. My transaction number it is asking. Why it is asking? Okay, so only for you can also add time if you want that, but I have already analyzed all the things. Okay, see, it's a malicious activity because it is asking these things, unknown things from me. So we got two mails which is malicious, right? And one more functionality of any.run is that you can also mark here. Here is a pcap file. You can just download this and you can analyze these things in Wireshark as well. So this is the benefit of pcap file and any.run. I hope guys you understood the how we can analyze the mail in Sandbox, or you can say Any.run. So we'll meet in the next video and we will analyze the same mail in the hybrid analysis Sandbox, and we'll see what is the difference.